Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Scott here, and today we're going to look at the positives and negatives of re-signing Julius Randle. For the positives, he's a perfect small ball 5. He would allow the Lakers to switch everything on defense, which has proven to be very effective for the Rockets when they were playing small against the Warriors. It would be hard to replace him because not many guys can do what he does defensively without being a liability offensively. The second positive is he gives the Lakers an extra offensive weapon. Getting deep in the playoffs, especially in the West, doesn't only require having a great system and chemistry, but you need multiple stars and guys that can create offense, and he would be able to add to that. Number 3 is he's already got chemistry with these guys and he knows the system. A lot of teams would love to be in the position the Lakers are in right now, where they have 5 players, all 23 years old or younger, that are very promising and fit pretty well together. When the Warriors run is over, it'll be just in time for the Lakers to start winning, and they would already have at least 3 or 4 years of experience playing together. Number 4 is he's a good playmaker. Much like Draymond Green does for the Warriors, except Julius would create more on the block or in the high post. The only difference is that Julius would look to score more often than pass in these positions. And finally, he's really the only good young inside player the Lakers have. Kyle Kuzma has become more of a wing and isn't really a true 4 like Julius is. Brandon Ingram has also become more of a playmaker and ball handler, and still doesn't have the physical build to play the 4 unless the opposing team goes small. Julius can get the Lakers those rebounds and protect the rim to some degree, along with everything else he brings to the table. Now for the negatives, he could hold back Ingram or Kuzma. I think there's another gear that Brandon Ingram can get to with his size and length. He's 6'9" and has a 7'3" wingspan. He could evolve into a dynamic offensive player if given more room to operate. Then for Kuzma, he wouldn't be able to start unless Randle played the 5, which he doesn't seem ready to do on a regular occurrence. Kuzma's game revolves a lot on being aggressive and taking it off the dribble, which doesn't give him as much space with Randle on the court. Number 2 would be his contract. If Julius Randle signed a short-term deal, something that's less than 3 years, then this wouldn't be much of a problem. However, anything that is 3 or 4 years would put the Lakers in a tough position financially when they have to pay Ingram, Ball, and Kuzma. I doubt the Lakers are willing to match a max offer, but if they did, that would be really bad for them long term. If he was signed for less than $18 million a year, then this would be less of a negative, but that is still a lot of money to have on your books. Number 3 for the negatives is he might understand the system now, but there could be a more effective way for the Lakers to play without him. When looking at this Rockets vs Warriors series, the Warriors are often tempted to just give the ball to Kevin Durant because the Rockets switch everything. This has thrown them off their rhythm, and that's why they haven't been as good in this series. I think something similar could happen with Randle, as he can dominate his matchup at times, but the ball would slow down, and we don't know if that's what the Lakers want. And finally, it's uncertain how much better he can get. 4 years into the league and he still doesn't have a reliable outside shot or even a mid-range game. That would be the next step for him to take, because there's really only so much you can do as a primary inside scorer. In conclusion, re-signing Julius Randle will end up coming down to who the Lakers are able to get and not just the positives and negatives. It seems like the Lakers would like to keep him, but they want to know who else would come first before they make a decision on him. Unfortunately, it'll be hard to do that. Randle has leverage that allows him to accept an offer that would force the Lakers on the clock. If there was no ulterior motive for the Lakers, then theoretically the positives would outweigh the negatives to re-sign Randle, but we'll never know unless we find out. That's all I have for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more Lakers content, and leave a like if you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.